What is the role of memories in the amazing digital circus? Or rather, why are they so important?
I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because...
There's a lot to consider here, and I'll be looking at all 3 episodes to give some thoughts. Episode 2 introduces Gummy Goo, an NPC that develops self-awareness, causing him to go through a similar experience to Pomni in episode 1. One of the important things memories do is give us a sense of identity. When Gummy Goo fails to recall his mother's face, it shatters his reality.
I can't even remember her face. Did she ever have a face? Was anything ever real?
Okay, well...
His memories are fake. As an NPC, he was only created to fulfill a role, and so his entire life is built around lies. And so he feels like he has no identity, no way to ground himself.
What am I?
Just the idea of fake memories creates uncertainty for the viewer, because then we begin to question what's real and what's not. It makes it hard for our characters to understand their place in this world, because so much of it is unstable and untrustworthy. How can you be yourself when you don't even know the basic facts around your existence? That's how important memories are. They orientate pretty much everything we do and give us purpose. When Gummy Goo is struggling to accept the truth, Pomni reassures him.
You still care about your buddies up there, don't you? I'm sure they still care about you.
So what if his memories are fake? His friends care about him, even if they're also NPCs. This should give his life some meaning. Memories make you feel like you matter. Both Kaufmo's funeral and Gummy Goo's deletion coincide, which is no accident. Whether human or NPC, Pomni realizes that the memories others hold is what makes her matter. They care about her and would not forget her if she suddenly ceased to exist. And it's this care which is symbolically shown when she remembers her nightmare of falling into darkness, only to be grabbed by her new friends. Her new identity is being built by the shared experiences and bonds with Ragatha, Kinga, and Zubul. It's what keeps her sane, from feeling as if she has no sense of self. The bonds between people and memories they create makes them who they are. In a little-known movie called Spirited Away, we have a young girl called Chihiro who finds herself trapped in the spirit world while trying to save her parents and herself. We see the similar theme of losing one's name and with it, the memories of who we are.
So, your name's Chihiro.
Yes, ma'am.
And it belongs to me now.
Without her name or memories, Chihiro can't return home. Another character, Haku, is also controlled by Yubaba through the same method, and it's only when Chihiro remembers his name that he's able to remember his life and identity.
I just remembered something from a long time ago. I think it may help you. It finally came back to me. The river's name was the Kohaku River. I think that was you, and your real name is Kohaku River.
You did it, Chihiro! I remember I was the spirit of the Kohaku River.
My name? My name is, oh God! Why can't I remember my name?
Nobody can remember their name once they enter the digital circus.
Both the amazing digital circus and Spirited Away show that one's name is so deeply important to our identities, and this may be a clue as to how the humans can escape the digital world. It's likely that each person knew each other in the real world, perhaps working in the same office we get a glimpse of in episode 1. If this is true, our characters likely had relationships to each other, and because of this, they may play a key role in helping each other to remember who they all were. In episode 3, Kinga and Pomni end up on their own adventure, where we learn about Kinga's past and who he really is underneath his insanity.
Why have you been acting so different lately?
I have, haven't I?
There's a really nice contrast between light and dark. The show has made darkness scary and unknowable, but in this episode, Kinga finds the darkness comforting. He's able to concentrate and think. The show does a great job of upending our expectations, revealing new information that changes our whole perspective on the thing. Because Kinga can remember things in the dark, this shows that the memories are possibly in all of them just locked away. He remembers studying computer science, for example. So in the right situation, a character can remember things they couldn't before. Despite the fact that his wife abstracting is a sad memory, he still recognises that it's important. Memories remind us of who we were and our relationship to others. We need others to remember us to feel like we matter, which is why Pomni's nightmare of abstraction has Jax say,
I don't even remember her name, honestly.
This is terrifying to Pomni. It's the ultimate death of her identity. If they don't know who she is, then she doesn't matter. Abstraction is the final nail in the coffin when it comes to losing your identity. The abstractive take on a uniform look, a confused mess of psychedelic eyes and darkness. Their identity has been so lost and muddled that they've lost any resemblance to the person they were before. In a sense, the humans have already begun the process of abstraction by coming to the circus, finding themselves in unfamiliar digital bodies. Already some of the physical existence has gone. A person who's abstracted has simply taken the next logical step and lost more of themselves to the digital realm. In a sad way, this might remind us of people who suffer with dementia, a condition where a person loses their cognitive abilities, struggling to think, remember, and reason, which sometimes leads to their personalities changing. When Kinga remembers his wife's abstraction, it shows that those who have abstracted still retain parts of themselves. His wife recognized him. Her memories were still inside her new form. So if she or the others could be helped to remember, they might come back to themselves. Memories are the key, because they will help characters remember who they were, which will give some insight into how they ended up trapped in the circus in the first place, enabling them to find a way out. They prevent us from feeling lost in the dark, and remind us of the people who give our lives meaning.
I feel like, through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Thanks for watching.